Hi and welcome back to my tutorial series. Today we will be tackling the battle widget blueprint for our 3 AI pawns. So let's get to it. Let's open up the battle widget. If you aren't already in the graph, go over to the graph. And then we're going to move this over. We're going to move this over, and yeah, that's all we're going to do for now. Then we're going to go over to our variables tab. We're going to create 4 new variables, all booleans. So it's going to be, so let me see what I call these. It's going to be called button 1 clicked, and we'll make another one called button 2 clicked, and another one. I think you see where I'm going with this. Button 3 clicked, and one more. Button 4 clicked. Sorry, it's dark here, so I'm mistyping quite a lot. Anyway, so what we're going to do is, on our main menu buttons pressed, we're going to forget about the run, and we're going to go over to these other ones, and off of both visibilities we're going to grab all of these. So we're going to set them in a row like this. Let's just straighten them out a little bit, and we'll duplicate them a whole lot of times. So for every visibility setting here, we're going to duplicate these. Be sure to plug in all of the execution pins. I don't know if I might miss any. Hopefully you don't. So I don't think I'm missing any, but just double check. Okay, and all of them will be set to null, I believe. Let me just double check. Yeah, they'll all be set to null. Alright, so next thing we're going to do is we're going to go over to our attack buttons, and we're going to add a little bit of conditioning here. So our attack button 1, we're going to grab our player reference. We're going to get our what do we call it, 3 AI reference, and we're going to run a isValid with the question mark. And if it's not valid, we will do our normal attack, and if it is valid, we're going to copy all of this and paste it. We're just going to move it up a bit to around about there. Drag that out so there's no confusion, and if it is valid, we're going to drag up here, plug that in, and button 1 was clicked. Then we're going to duplicate these and make 4 in a row because we have 4 attack buttons. So something like that. We're going to take this logic, we're going to duplicate it 3 times. So 1, 2, and 3. Then we're going to plug it all in. So again, if it's not valid, normal attack. Not valid, do the normal attack. And the same thing. So off of on-clicked attack 2, button 2 was clicked. So we're going to set that one to false and button 2 to true. So So drag from this one, and we're going to go down to our button 3 and put it into the isValid, and set button 3 was clicked. Then we're going to drag off of our isValid of button 4, plug it into the last one, and set button 4 was clicked. Right. So then we're basically going to want this logic right here. So let's just copy those 3. Just like that. And you're going to want to just duplicate this one. Instead of having the skills menu, I think we're going to have the attack box. So let's get the attack box and plug it into the target like that. And then what are we going to do next? When we pull off of here, we're going to want to set this vertical box, the AI selection box, to visible. So let's find that. Don't know why it didn't show up in here. It's not a variable, that's why. So it is a variable. Compile and drag it in and set its visibility to visible. Alright. And then we're going to plug in all of these execution pins to that. Compile and save. Alright, so that's it. We're attacking our AI3, so let's just comment this out. That's attacking the AI3. Alright, so let me just see what we're going to do next. What we are going to do next is go over to our magic stuff, and right before we attack we need to check something. We need to check if our AI3 is valid or not, so grab your player reference, get AI3 or 3AI and run an isValid and plug that into the delay, and if it's not valid we'll carry on like normal, and if it is valid we're going to do something. So we're going to drag off of our player reference and we're going to say set AI attack select to 1, plug it into the isValid, run a delay of 0.2 seconds will be fine. Then we're going to call attack 4, so off of player reference we'll call attack 4. That was the wrong one. I don't know why I called it attack 4, I'm crazy. We'll just call attack, and we have our damage to 1, so we'll set it to 1 just to keep the attacks all uniform. And then we're probably much going to do exactly the same thing 2 more times, so duplicate that twice, plug it in like such, and set these to 2 and 3, and plug the target into the player reference for the attack function as well as the AI select. We're just going to move that up and copy all of this and duplicate it for each magic button. We'll move it around now to make it look nice. Let's just get it all in It's gonna annoy me. It'll be fun. And last one. Alright, so let's just start from the bottom, plug it in, neaten it up a little bit, just get things out of the way, and we'll set the damage to 2. And we need to plug it in, not over there, that was wrong. Plug it into the delay. And if it's not valid, we'll do that. Alright, so what is this damage? This damage is on 1, so we'll set it all to 1. It is already there, so that's all good. All we have to do is plug in the delay. And it's not valid node. Okay, this is wrong. What's going on here? Okay, sorry, I got confused. It's on 1.4. We need to set the damage to 1.4. And 1.4. Alright. So the next one, off of the delay, is not valid. Damage is already on 1, so we're good there. I feel like I'm missing something, but it doesn't look like it. And the next one, damage is on 0.4, so let's set that. 0.4, 0.4, and 0.4. I think that was the last one. Yeah. Okay, so all of our magic is now set up. We can neaten this up later. Now we're going to add on-clicked events for our new buttons. I haven't bothered naming these anything because I don't see the battle widget going much further than this. Unless we add party members, I maybe do want to do that, but my time isn't looking too great at the moment. Anyway, on-clicked for all 3. Just like that. And then we're going to just give ourselves quite a bit of space. So that's number 1, that's number 2, and that's number 3. Okay, so we've got a lot to do over here. On our first button, we need to grab our player reference, and we need to set AI attack select to 1 because we are now doing the first attack. And then we're going to run a branch to check if our button 1 was clicked. And if it's true, we're going to run another branch. And that branch is going to be to check if we have enough AP. Or rather, let's do it this way. We are using the first attack, so let's go to the first attack, which is somewhere on here. And let's copy all of this. So Control C, Control V, and plug that in to the true. Then off of the false spin, we're going to drag and do another branch, sort of set up it up in line, and we'll check if button 2 was clicked, and if button 2 was clicked, we'll do exactly the same thing. paste it, and then we'll do this again. So duplicate our branch, plug it into the false pin, condition will be button 3, and then we'll do all of this. Plug the true in, and we'll do this one more time. Oh, looks like we needed a bit more space. Plug the false pin in to your branch, condition will be button 4 was clicked, and off of true we're going to paste all of this in. Like that. And that's it for our first button. Our second button is going to be pretty much exactly the same. We're just going to change one thing. So we'll duplicate it all. Set this to 2. Plug it in. And that's pretty much... No, we're not going to do that. I'm going to move that in. Delete all of that. And go over to our what have I done here? I've done this completely wrong. I'm so sorry. We're going to delete that. It'll be faster in the end if we do it this way, sorry. Okay, my bad. Let's go over to the attacks. We're going to grab the second attack and duplicate it. Plug it into the true pin of our second button. I think you know what we're doing now. Go to the third button. Duplicate all of that. Plug it into our true pin. And go to the last button. And duplicate it. And plug it in. Alright. So now we can actually copy this. Just make sure these are selected. All of them. And duplicate. And duplicate. And we're just going to grab this. Duplicate that. And set it to 3. Alright. So that's about it. There's a little bit more that we're going to do, but I think I'm running out of time. So I'm going to wrap this video up and we'll complete like a little video in the next video. Thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe.